How would you like to see a botanical gardens with over 10,000 native plants and the largest collection of water lilies in the state of Florida? In today's video, we're going to do just that, and we're getting started right now. I'm Paul, and welcome back to my channel. So if you've been following my channel lately or subscribed to it, you know that most of my videos are about living in and discovering the Palm Beaches or Palm Beach County, as well as real estate tips. But there's so much to see and do very close to Palm Beach County, like an hour or two drive away, that I thought I would start making a series of other places and destinations that you can check out if you are living down here. So that's what we're doing today. Today we're up in Vero Beach, which is about a 2-hour drive from West Palm Beach, and we're at the McKee Botanical Gardens. So the McKee Botanical Gardens was once over 80 acres of tropical hammocks, but in the 1940s, when they were almost forced to go out of business, a lot of the land was sold for development, but they were able to save 18 acres of it. So you have this beautiful botanical gardens with all these tropical plants and water lilies that you can come out and check out here in Vero Beach. So it's May while we're here, and some of the stuff is still closed due to the virus, like the Hall of Giants, which has this really cool, huge wood table. But a lot of stuff's open, and like I'm going right now through the, I guess the Royal Palm Trail. They have all these Royal Palm trees, which are amazing, and you can see all the other little lily pads. So there's still a lot to see, and definitely worth the trip. I think it was $13 for adults, $7 for kids. I'll be sure to put a link below so you can check it out yourself. And people are, kind of keeping their distance from each other. They have a trail one way around, so you're not crossing paths with people. And but just look at it, really pretty. They have all this cool artwork out here as well. By the way, if this is your first time to my channel, please be sure to hit that little subscribe button, and if you click the little bell, you'll get notified when I release a new video. Now, these videos will be released not weekly, just whenever we can get out and do one of our little trips. But my other videos, those are pretty much released once a week, showing you something to see or do in Palm Beach County, as well as my real estate information, my Pedaling with Paul series, where I'm riding my bike through different neighborhoods. But this is really what I love showing, what it's like living in Florida, all the different parks and places you can go to. And as I said, it's only an hour away from West Palm Beach, or maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on traffic. We took the turnpike up here, and you get to come out here and see this beautiful old historic botanical gardens. And then we're actually going to go over to by the beach in a little bit, so I'll make another video about that. But just a fun day trip to get out and explore. And I think with everyone being cooped up like we all have been the past couple months, people are really going to be looking to get out. So just keep watching these videos, and I'll show you as much of Florida as I can. my throne if I was a jungle king. It's things like this that really make me love getting out and exploring. So this Cypress swamp stump behind me was basically sitting under undergrowth for about 20 years, and it's in the exact same spot that Waldo Sexton, one of the founders of this gardens, had placed it in the 1930s. And the tree was brought across the state of Florida on a flatbed truck and is said to be over 2,000 years old, and it was 100 feet tall at the time. Pretty amazing. I like history, and I like stuff like this. Kind of quirky, cool stuff about Florida. Alright, so that's it for this part of our adventure, but we still have more. We are going to head over to Pelican Island, and it was actually one of the first wildlife refuges listed on the National Register of Historic Places. So let's go check it out. Alright, so we made it to our second destination. We're at Pelican Island, and this is America's first wildlife refuge. This place is pretty neat. All sorts of beautiful birds you can see out here, water. So we're going to take a look at this very historic and beautiful place, part of Florida. It's our first time here. So in 1963, it was actually put on the National Register of Historic Places. Pretty cool. And this right here, that's a time capsule. It won't be opened until the year 2103. I obviously won't be here, so if you guys are watching this in the future, I hope you enjoy what's inside. All protected land, which it should be, and obviously it's a big sanctuary for pelicans, where it gets its name. And I guess in the 1900s, some gentlemen from the Audubon Society had noticed that a lot of brown pelicans were hanging out in one of the estuaries. So and it's just all because of the way it's laid out. It was a great place for the birds to feed, a lot of fish and everything. So they obviously would flock here and hang out here in the winter quite a bit, but I think pelicans are here all the time, and it became a bird sanctuary. Now this is really cool. We're on a trail walking up to like a boardwalk up to a tower, and if you look at it, it has the names of all the national wildlife refuges here in the United States. So we made it up to the top of the little observation deck, and that out there is the Indian River. And if you look back there, you can see some of the islands, and there's lots of birds flying over there and hanging out. And there goes a fisherman right by in his boat. and it's just a really peaceful and beautiful part of Florida. Fantastic bird sanctuary, as I said, one of the first ones in the nation. And in the wintertime, a lot of the birds that are down here, it's a great time to come to a place like this. It's starting to get warmer, so I imagine a lot of the birds are probably leaving and heading back up north or wherever they go to. But it's still pretty, and there's still lots of birds flying over there. I can see tons of them flying around right now. And so this is a great place to come check out, and we just drove in. It's absolutely free. Come out, check it out. They have a 3-mile trail and a little 1-mile trail, and then you can bike ride around here, or you can just drive your car and walk the trail like we did. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed my little day tripping adventure. As I said, we'll be trying to make one of these videos as much as possible. My wife basically has Fridays off now. Her work schedule changed, so we get 3-day weekends. Well, she does. If I'm busy with real estate, I won't. But anyway, so we're going to try and get out and do these little adventures through South Florida, and places that I said are an hour, maybe 2 hours away, and just show you different places that you can explore if you move to Palm Beach County. So anyway, be sure to click the links so you can watch some of the other videos, and be sure to hit that subscribe button. And when you're in the Palm Beaches, or even out of the Palm Beaches, get out and enjoy paradise. Alright guys, we'll talk to you next week.